Brainy Dose presents How to Talk to a Girl, 10 flirting tips every guy should know. Let's face it, one of the hardest hurdles for a guy to overcome is learning how to approach a girl and how to flirt with her without coming on too strong. The problem is that most guys don't put any thought into this, and when the time comes, they find themselves frozen and unable to figure out what to say to a girl that catches their eye. However, once you learn a few basic techniques, you'll find flirting with a girl much easier. So here are 10 ways to start a conversation with a girl and look smooth doing it. Number 1. Play the staring game. A cute girl just caught your eye. Now what? Well, first you want to get her attention. Once she knows you exist, you can notch things up a bit. Glance at her now and then to arouse her curiosity. Does she glance back at you? Does she smile to herself when you catch her eye? There's no point in trying to figure out how to talk to a girl if all she does is give you a dirty stare or doesn't care whether you're looking at her. Approaching a girl in such cases usually ends up being a fail. However, if she is playing the staring game, you're off to a good start. Number 2. Be confident. There's nothing worse than looking like a nervous idiot, just fumbling around and staring at the ground trying to figure out what to say. When walking up to a girl, exude confidence. Walk with your shoulders back and look her in the eye as you approach. Confidence shows that you are assured in yourself, but also sends the message that you're certain that you're interested in a girl you're approaching. But don't take it too far, or you'll just come across as cocky, and most girls don't like that. Number 3. Let her know you're interested. Talking to a girl isn't as simple as walking up to her and asking her out on a date. It may work in the movies, but usually in real life it doesn't work that way. A girl needs to know you're interested in her so she can evaluate you. If you just walk up to a girl who doesn't have a hint that you're approaching her, you may end up shocking her and she'll just tell you to go away. And obviously, that's not what you want. Number 4. Ask her opinion. One of the most effective ways to start a conversation with a girl is to ask her opinion on something. This works especially well with a topic women love talking about. These usually include fashion, relationships, celebrity gossip, all the stuff that girls like. The important thing to remember is to make it look like you're actually interested in getting her opinion. For example, you can say, "My friends and I disagree on something. Maybe you can help me with this." Or, "Why is 80s fashion coming back? What's up with that?" If the question is engaging enough, she'll jump at the opportunity to share her opinion. And there you go, an easy way to strike up a conversation. Number 5. Make her laugh. Most girls admire a guy that can make them laugh, but it's more about peppering the conversation with witty observations than telling jokes. Learn to integrate your humor into the flow of conversation by making funny remarks and humorous comments. That being said, under no circumstance should you make fun of her or ridicule her. The idea here is to make her laugh, not cringe. Number 6. Give her an original compliment. It's easy to compliment on the first thing you notice about a girl, like her hair or shirt, but a good compliment goes deeper, so this flirting tip requires you to get a little bit more creative. Find something you genuinely like about her, something that isn't obvious and that shows you're really paying attention. For example, you could tell her that you admire her laugh, or the kindness she shows everyone she talks to. She will definitely take notice of your effort. Number 7. Talk about your surroundings. If you're not quite sure what to say to a girl, you could simply strike up a conversation about your surroundings. Wherever you are, you're sure to find something that's worth discussing. You may observe a person wearing outrageous clothing, somebody acting inappropriately, and so on. Just be sure it's not one of her friends. Use whatever is happening around you for the conversation, especially if she shows some sort of reaction to it. Number 8. Be on top of current events. Before you go out, read up on the news today and stay informed on the latest celebrity gossip and entertainment news. This is perfect material for conversations. You'll want to pay special attention to the latest celebrity bad behavior, which isn't difficult since there's something new every week. This is one of the simplest flirting techniques, and there are many ways to use it. For example, if you see someone who's had a few too many drinks, you can compare them to this week's drunken celebrity. She'll have a laugh and you'll communicate that you get what's going on in the world. Number 9. Think of interesting stories. Be sure to always have a few interesting and unique stories at your disposal. They should be stories that are smooth conversation starters like, "You wouldn't believe it, but the craziest thing just happened to me." Tell it like it's really interesting and you just had to share it with someone. If you tell it well, she'll be on the edge of her seat wanting to know more. Whatever you decide to talk about, make sure that it makes you look good. You want to come across as confident and humorous, but not arrogant. These stories will distinguish you from everyone else and will offer her some insight into your character, enough for her to want to know more. Number 10. Act like a gentleman. If you're planning on actually asking a girl out and not just flirting with her, you better get your act and manners together. While it's true that there's a girl out there for every guy and deviant behavior is all around, the odds are in your favor if you act like a nice guy instead of a jerk. A gentleman isn't crass or crude, and he treats a girl with respect. The odds are especially in your favor if other guys who approached her were less than classy, so you definitely have this going for you. While flirting with a girl takes some courage, always approach a girl without fear of rejection. And remember that if you are rejected, there are many other potential dates, so embrace the possibility of acceptance. The next time you see a girl you want to talk to, try these techniques and let us know how it turns out. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, slam a like on it and share it with your friends. And if you want to see more videos from us, hit the subscribe button.